So who doesn't love the fair? Of course, you got the rides, you got the food, but what about falling in love at the fair?
This ought to be interesting here. Caitlin Heck talked with some fair fanatics in Byron. You know, they love to come here, and about the fair becoming a part of their love story and a fun tradition that they now keep up every year.
We've been together about 6 years there, so you can kind of tell he drew us kind of like young and dumb and in love.
Kaylee and Stephen Pound's larger-than-life love story,
And this was just the following year. You know, at this point, we're just dating.
started back in middle school.
And I just kind of walked up to him, just trying to be nice.
By the time the two reached high school,
The fair was in town.
Yeah.
And I was actually in line for a ride, and he asked me to be his girlfriend.
from then on, they have celebrated each year together with a trip to the fair.
Everyone who knows us knows that the fair is like our big thing. If I had to say there's anything in our relationship that's like, you know, big and important, it's the fair, because I mean that's our anniversary, and of course we're going to go and keep the tradition going.
A few years in, they added a new tradition at the fair, marking another year with another caricature, all drawn by the same artist.
He's kind of become our friend because he loves watching our relationship grow. Imagine by the time we're 30, you know, we'll have so many to look back on.
It became such a big part of their relationship that when it came time for Stephen to pop the question, he reached out to the artist to pull off the surprise.
People started to realize what was happening as he kept drawing.
I'm just sitting there clueless, like, you know, smiling, getting drawn. By the time I stood up, I just read, "Will you marry me?" And he was down on one knee.
Probably the best decision I ever made.
And now they have a new face on their annual portrait, little Paisley Jade.
I mean, to take our kid to the fair, it's kind of like that moment, like, wow, we made it. Like, and it's still a tradition. And she'll always know how important the fair is to us.
Yes, ma'am.
Paisley turns 3 at the end of October, and her parents can't wait to watch her and her own love for the fair grow.
Such good memories.
Yeah.
Caitlin Heck, 13W MAZ News.
And since the fair was canceled last year, the artist, how cool is this? He agreed to do another caricature for them based on a picture so they wouldn't have to break up the tradition.
Yeah, that way it keeps it going. You didn't miss a
Yes.
year after all. That's good
Absolutely.
stuff right there.